Something Candy and I noticed, and we noticed it in ourselves, in our life, and in people we talked to that deconstructed, is that when we deconstructed from their faith, our world got a lot smaller. We lost a lot of contacts, associations, just people around us, whether it be family or friends or anything like that. Our community got really small, and it shrunk the world we were in. And we talk about that in our episode of the Dan and Cam podcast that came out today, Candid Conversations, one of our short versions, where we're talking about being small and shrinking our world around us because of one, it was natural, it was needed. We needed to shrink all this around us so we could do the processing of healing, fixing the traumas in our life, finding out who we really were. Because in all of our religious life, we were told what we were. So we had to do this exploration to understand who we are and do the healing. But as we've done this healing and found out who we were and gotten stronger, we're starting to now realize, why are we shrinking still? What happens if we get big in this world again? What happens if we don't exclude ourselves from events that we had been for the last few years because we didn't want to deal with the religious family or the political affiliations they had? Are we doing a disservice to these people? We think we might be, and we're going to start experimenting, trying to get bigger, because we realized that when we were in the faith or in these political ideologies, outside thought was not allowed. It's a cult-like mentality. Everything that was on the outside of the religious realm was the devil trying to get a foothold in you and take you on the path to hell. So what if we came in and challenged some of this thought and some of this reason in them, planted seeds of doubt in their faith systems or their political affiliations, exposing some of the lies that they've been fed and shining the light on some of the truths that are outside coming in? Could we actually take and be a lamplighter on this path that they claim goes to hell and expose the truth? That they are living in the hell right now, and this path is the promised land of life and affluence and abundance and knowledge that has always been accessible to them, but the systems that controlled them and protected them and feared them into not exploring have kept them from seeing outside those walls. We're going to try to get bigger and help break down these walls for them and see what that happens and what that looks like. And it's an experiment because we weren't allowed to challenge ourselves in the faith, so our faith never got stronger. But once we started challenging ourselves, what we believed in, what we thought the world operated with, got a lot stronger in ourselves. We're going to try to do the same thing for them. Iron sharpens iron, and we're going to see what happens.